Hey, Audie Reach here. Um, I wanted to make this video kind of describing something I noticed within the Tombs of a Mascot rewards, otherwise known as the Forgotten Reward that a lot of people aren't talking about and probably won't talk about because it's probably one of the most underpowered rewards. Mainly because it was intended to be used with the now scrapped Tumeken's Heka. And that reward I'm talking about is the Elidinis' Ward. So what I have right now on this page is the unupgraded version. Keep in mind, when voting was going on, people were suggesting that the unupgraded item needed to have some increased stats. Before, it actually, I don't think it actually had any increased stats. I don't have a source on this or not, but I'm pretty sure people vouched that this actually needed magic damage to become viable. Because you're intended to combine this with a arcane sigil, the previous best in slot mage shield, to give it some defensive bonuses and then some extra magic attack. So it goes from 3% to 5% when you combine it with the sigil, which is pretty good. However, if you're looking at the Elidinis' Ward by itself, unupgraded, defensive-wise, it's got the defensive stats of about a bronze kite shield. And keep in mind, this needs 80 defense to wield. It's got the magic attack bonus of like less than a Zamorak prayer book, which doesn't even have a magic requirement to wield. And it requires 80 magic. It requires 80 prayer to equip. And the unupgraded ward doesn't have a prayer bonus. In a perfect world, I would love the unupgraded Elidinis ward to not have any requirements whatsoever. Maybe just a magic requirement, right? Just a magic requirement. And then Pures could use it to PK instead of using a magic book. Because currently this item, unupgraded, in my opinion, it'll be worth hardly anything at all. Because the Arcane Sigil is... Let's see. The Arcane Sigil is a 1 in 1.3 thousand from a very slow to kill boss. Given you can kill it solo, but whatever. That's just how it is. And I think the Elidinis Ward is one of the worst Raids 4 rewards currently. Yeah. And this was the Tumeken's Heka. This was an item that never got released. It got replaced with the Tumeken's Shadow, which is a two-handed mage staff from Raids 3. So the Tumeken's Heka was a very different type of idea. The spell depended on the spell book you were using. And people came to the consensus that in most PVM situations, the Tumeken's Heka wouldn't be better than anything currently available. And with how rare it was, with how it was proposed to be one of the rarest rewards from Raids 3, people wanted it to be reworked. So we see here, if you're on Standard, the charged attack got increased by 10%. If you are on Ancient, you got an AoE. If you are on Lunar, you got a heal effect. Interesting. And if you want Arceus, you got a support where you would drain the target's magic level. All of them seem very niche, but basically the two Mechans Heka acted as sort of like a magic blowpipe, more or less. You had 3 fast attack speeds every 2 ticks, and the 4th attack having a speed of 4 ticks. So, yeah, it was kind of weird. It might have been used for PKing if it was actually released. That's about it. And the Elidinis Ward charged in its current state. It'll only be used in either PKing or bursting on Slayer, because it's got a 5% magic damage bonus compared to a 3%. And they both have the same requirements. And as you can see, when you attach the sigil, it makes sense to have these hefty requirements. But in my opinion, currently the unupgraded shield shouldn't have any of these requirements. Maybe just 80 magic for the magic attack or the magic strength bonus. That's all. That's my opinion. Peace out.